law enforcement අපේ කණ්ඩායමේ නියෝජනය කරනවා ශ්‍රී ලංකා යුද හමුදාව, ගුවන් හමුදාව, නාවික හමුදාව, ඒ වගේම මත්ද්‍රව්‍ය නාශක කාර්යාංශය, ඒ වගේම විශේෂ කාර්ය බළකාය. මම ගෞරවයෙන් ආරාධනා කරන්නේ කමාන්ඩර් රුවන් ගුණවර්ධන මහතාට.
Good afternoon to you all. We actually took this on the aspect of the law enforcement agencies. So our stakeholders are the Sri Lanka Army, Navy, Air Force, the Special Task Force and the Police Narcotic Bureau. So the strength we have identified, we have a skilled, disciplined workforce, island-wide deployment, we have a good communication network, resources, we have land, sea and air access. Then we have established policies among our institutions to control drug abuse. Then monitoring mechanisms. We have internal people who monitor these, and then coordination. We have at least among the tri-forces, we have some coordination. Then we have a special intelligence division that brings us information. Then we have both genders, means we have both male and female, so that is also a strength. Then we conduct awareness programs and courses, mainly if you consider the tri-forces, it's for our own people. Then the Police Narcotic Bureau, of course, does awareness programs to the whole country, especially schools, then institutions. Then they also do programs with us as well. Then we have rehabilitation facilities. Then the weaknesses, what we have identified is poor interagency coordination. That is a weakness amongst whole of Sri Lanka. Then limited use of modern technology. So then less training opportunities. Then ignorance of the general population. Some actually they consider it as a habit and they consume these dangerous drugs. Then the media discipline also is lacking, and especially the tri-forces lack civil powers, and then myths amongst the social community which actually enhances the use of these drugs. Then limited intelligence, so there is no process of control delivery, and then cultural social norms, then lengthy legal processes, then lack of diagnostic and testing facilities, then international treaties and extradition laws which prevent actually the culprits from being brought to Sri Lanka. Then there is no great incentives, motivation and rewards towards informants who give information on drugs and dangerous drugs. Then drugs misuse amongst our population. Then the opportunities we have as an island, we are geographically located so that there are certain borders which not like a landlocked country. We the inbound drugs should come either by sea or by the aeroplane. Then the control gateways, of course the Navy controls all the seaports. Then the Air Force and Army has access to airports. Then the acts and laws. Then the international net means we have a inter-coordination amongst tri-forces of other nations, especially SAARC region. Then we have some training opportunities. Then we have different strengths. Then the rapid response and resources and the experience in dealing with these, especially the Police Narcotic Bureau. Then threats, as mentioned by some people earlier also, social media, political threats and influencers. Then means as the people in the police and armed forces, they know the law regarding this, they know how to evade it as well. Then intelligence leaks and security of informants, means sometimes the informants, their identity is leaked. Then the money involved in this dangerous drugs and the gaps in the law, then the social stigma and lack of support, then the foreign-based operation. Most of these kingpins are actually foreign-based. Policy changes with political change. We don't have a continuous policy changes with the change of the political hierarchy. then human rights issues that come with means on detection and apprehension of these suspects. Then tourism also plays a role in this. Then the current activities, actually I now, Triforces wise I can tell, we have border patrol, at the airport and ports and detection. Then the Navy of course has visit, board, search and seize policy. Then intelligence, we gather intelligence on these activities. Then aerial surveillance, especially on cannabis, checkpoints, means we can have checkpoints all around the country and have checks, means random checks. Then we have awareness, counseling, screening and punishment process for our own people who are caught with these. And we also have a rehabilitation network. Then suggestion wise, as suggested by the Police Narcotic Bureau, Ms. Niluka, it should be child-based and family-based education programs should be the mainstay of this. Then rehabilitation facilities and policies there are, but they should improve. Then national task force and interagency coordination, this program is also something of it. Then media policy and monitoring of information, that the media people itself, they also suggested that. Then research, we want sociology kind of researchers and laboratory researchers, because new substances are coming and new substances are arising and detection is difficult. And a national database on these, and as policy updates, amendments, training, then a good media campaign, a responsible media campaign, and special courts to expedite the legal process. Thank you very much.